What's going on, Throttle fam? Welcome to another video of the Audi ttrs. Yeah, like I said, I'm the only one building Audi ttrs on YouTube at this point in time. There's plenty of videos out there with Audi ttrs's, big power cars already, but no one's actually going step by step in detail. So if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, make sure you hit subscribe. It's the only way the channel's going to grow. I say this in every one of my videos, and if you haven't checked my other content on this car and my other cars, please go check it out. There's lots more stuff to see. Right, today, cold air intake, that's the job for today, and doing the spark plugs. It's been pissing down with rain, so I've not had any chance to do it really. I'm not like, I don't have a garage with space big enough for me to do all this kind of stuff because my bikes take it up. Right, so cold air intake, I'm going to be sanding it down and we're going to be spray painting it. I know it actually looks really nice as it is, in black, and it'll probably make the engine bay look clean, but to be honest, I can always spray it black again if I don't like it. So I want to go something a bit loud, a different color, you know, like I like my Jap cars, you know, the old school Ken Block, how he got his engine bay, stuff like that. That's the way I want to go with this one here. And if it turns out shit, we can always spray it black again, because there is some scratches and stuff like that anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Right, first things first, I'm going to go sand this. I don't think I need to record all that because it's just going to be a waste of time. I'm going to go sand this down, and after I sand it, I'll spray paint it. So we'll be going with, let me see if I can find it. Right, I've got paint at the back. If you ain't seen the other video, go check it out. There's the 2 cans of paint that I got. Right, so first things first, sand this down, clean it up, wipe it down with alcohol wipes to get any residues and oil and stuff off it. And make sure you use good enough paint for metal and stuff like that. I'm not going to bother priming it because I'm going to take just enough layer down for the paint to stick on, because this coating here has been powder coated. So just a good enough surface, or just a good enough of this surface taken down, the paint should stick on it. So yeah, weather's a bit nice today. It's been pissing down rain every day. I think I already said that. So yeah, let me go sand this down. After sanding it down, I'm going to spray paint it, and then I'll bring you back with the finished product, and then we'll fit it to the car and change the spark plugs. And that's going to be today's video. And then I still need to do the brakes, so if the weather stays good tomorrow, I'll do another video. And yeah, and I'm going to be doing trading up episodes. So I've said this before, I've got a few cars, a few bikes and stuff, and to be honest, the love for the stuff that I have, no longer have that. I'm the kind of person, when I want something, I kind of go out my way to get it, and I make sure I get what I want. Don't cry like a baby. I kind of make things happen. So like I said, what I want to do, I'm going to do what I know best, and that's by buying cars and doing them up, and kind of, you know, I'm kind of a trader, but I'm not a trader, if that makes sense. I've always bought cars and then sold them or made a little bit of profit and bought a new car, and kind of, as the years gone on, I've always ended up with something a bit better, something a bit better, something a bit better. And I ended up with an Audi R8, which I sold the Audi R8, and that's how I got all the money to buy bikes, ttrs, Subaru, and every other little bits and pieces of stuff that I have now, because I managed to trade up to get an Audi R8, which is quite a good story. I wish I was on YouTube, and I wish I documented everything at the time. But nevertheless, I'm going to be doing that now, because the car I'm looking to get, I really want a GTR. And to be honest, I don't really want to sell my ttrs to get the GTR, shall I say. I was going to say GTRS then for some reason, but yeah, I don't want to sell the TTRS because there's not many cars TTRS is about, you know. 6-speed manual, it's a great car, and to be honest, 5-cylinder, it's literally half a Lamborghini engine. They're known for big power, they're reliable cars, they're good fun, and they look classy as well. So yeah, I want to try and build this. I've always wanted to build my own car and kind of have, like, you know, like the cars I watch basically online. You know, I'm always watching YouTube, 1000 horsepower TTRS, 1000 horsepower GTR, 1000 horsepower this, twin turbo that, and I find it very inspirational. You know, like, people take the time to have one car, they put all the effort into it, and they make their cars theirs. They make powerful cars, make amazing cars, and it's the kind of content that people like watching, you know, at the end of the day. So I've always wanted a 5-cylinder. I actually wanted an RS3, if I've never said this in my other videos, and somehow I came across, looking online, I came TTRS, and I had no idea the TTRSs had the 5-cylinder engines. I mean, if I did, I probably would have got one a long time ago. They're more aerodynamic, they're just more sporty, that's basically what they are, to be honest. So yeah, don't plan on selling it. So yeah, stay tuned for my trading up episodes. It's going to be a bit like Wheeler Dealer. I love Wheeler Dealer. I watch it literally every single day. It's on TV. I watch Wheeler Dealer. I've been watching Wheeler Dealer since Wheeler Dealer's been around, to be honest. Yeah, buy cars, do them up, make a little bit of profit, and that's kind of how it started off. So yeah, that's what I want to do, to buy a GTI, and I want to show you people this possible. So I'm going to document every little car I get. I'm going to buy them in the conditions that they're going to be in, and I'm going to make sure that I tidy them up, fix them up a little bit, and make sure that it's going to be good enough to sell for someone else, fix the little problems. So yeah, man, stay tuned for that, man. I'm going to try and do an episode every single week. Like I said, I've got a few bits and pieces I need to sell, so even if they don't sell in 1 week, I'm pretty sure they will. But if they don't, then there's going to be something else I'm going to be tidying up and cleaning up, because I've got to basically get rid of every single thing I have in order to get a bulk of the money to get a GTR. And then because I do work as well, I'm going to be putting money to the side as well. But yeah, just stay tuned for that. Anyways, man, let me go sand this down and see you in the next part of this video. So make sure you hit subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and don't skip the video because I'm going to be doing stuff today. So yeah, peace out, guys. Let's get this done. Right, guys, I've sanded it down. Don't know if you can see that, but if you look into the light, it's got like a grey matte look to it. That's as far as you want to sand down. I think it was a 1200 I used. Yeah, so that's been sanded down nicely. Next step, I'm going to wipe it down with the alcohol wipe, and it's going to be either one of these two colors. Bright colors, I know, but that's the way I like it, mate. I love bright colors. I'm not sure where I'm going to go, but considering the top of the engine, the cam cover is red, I'm thinking maybe that will go nice with it, or that. What do you reckon? Well, I'm going to make this video, so it doesn't really matter. You can't exactly comment on it, but I'm thinking to go orange, to be honest. I think orange will set it off nice. That's it. So let me go wipe it down now that you've seen this bit here, and that's the kind of process you want it to look whenever you're doing a sand down. Even if you're cleaning your paint as well, a few tips: you can actually do this when you got deep scratches, and you can actually polish over that. So yeah, anyways, that's looking good. I'm happy with that. Needs a wipe down, and after that a paint. So let's get this painted, and I'll see you in the next part. Peace. Alright, guys, basically I sprayed it when it was black, and that bright orange did not come up bright at all. Yeah, I think you do need a bright color underneath, such as a primer. So luckily I've had a primer laying around, and yeah, I've primed it up. It's looking all good now, and it's actually good that I primed it up because it's cleaned out a few of the imperfections that was on here. Now it's all dried up. As you can see, I had to hold it like this, man. So if you're ever doing this and you want to paint it and you got nowhere to kind of hang it on, just stick your finger there, hold it, and you can turn it around, all sorts. And I managed to get it with the primer. I heat it quite nice, man. So that paint is set on that pretty good. Next thing is it's dried up now. So next thing I'm going to do is paint it. As you can see, I've got some orange in there after I heat some orange with a bit of primer, and it did come out pretty nice. Pretty bright, but I think I might leave the orange and go for the green, you know, or bright yellow, that's what they call it. I'm not sure, man. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. Let me go and paint this now, and then we'll finish the video off. Hopefully it dries up pretty quick, and then I can fit it as well. Try not to scratch it. Drying it with the hair dryer is the best thing to do, so you don't have it on too much of a high heat, and you just flick it from high to cool, high to cool, high to cool, and just keep heating it like that, and it dries up pretty fast. So that's the best way to do it. Not ideal, but we're in the UK. It's not sunny today. There's just a bit of sun, but the temperature is still pretty cold. So yeah, I'm gonna go paint this, and after I paint this, then we'll fit it. Nice one. Get back into the next part, mate. Right, I've done it now. Have a look at that. I think that looks amazing, to be honest. It's not as bright as I wanted it, which is a good thing. It is bright when it's in the sun. It really pops. It's amazing. It's proper nice, man. But like when the sun's not on it, it's quite subtle, which is really cool, man. I mean, see if you can see that. That's the job, and it's a matte look, which is pretty awesome, to be honest. I like that. I'm actually thinking about doing like some kind of design on this with the other paint. I'd really like to have them both on here, which will look pretty awesome. So I mean, stay tuned to find out if I do it, because I think it really would look amazing if I did that. I mean, I could just leave it like this for now, just keep it nice and clean. But yeah. Alright, anyways, let me keep it clean like this, and then I don't want to mess around too much. So I'll let that dry for a bit more. It is dry, but it's always best to just let it dry a little bit more. While this is drying, I'm going to take the cold air intake off. Right guys, we need to take one clip. We've taken off that one there. We get that bit off. We need to get this thing. Okay, that's all. Let's get this carb oil. No, do we need that? No, we don't need that, because we're going to replace this whole thing actually. We might need these clips that I've got. Okay, we've got to get that off, and there's a couple of stuff needs to be taken off. Okay, give me one sec. Give me one sec, let me go and get some tools to get them off. Alright, cool. I've taken off these bits and pieces. That's already unscrewed. I've undone that, as you've seen. Got some of these tools. Nothing special, but they do the job. So we need to... You won't be able to get it wrong, regardless. So let's go for the hard ones first. Get them in there. Push down and turn. That's how you do it. You always push down and turn. Let's get in there. Okay, next one's down there. Push down and turn. The reason you push down is because when you tighten something down, it pulls together. They're really tied together. So if you push down, you kind of, you know, releasing that tension, you know, because technically when you tighten something up, when you're tightening something up, it's pulling up against the threads. So when you push it down, I mean, it helps a little bit. I've always known it doesn't kind of, you know, sometimes it just mashes the threads up. Not the threads inside, but mashes the thread that you put your screwdriver or your hex driver in there. So let's get in there. Okay, don't lose nothing. Got them both, and get to the front.
The idea that if you're willing to work hard, it doesn't matter who you are, or where you come from, or what you look like, or where you love. It doesn't matter whether you're black or white, or Hispanic, or Asian, or Native American, or young, or old, or rich, or poor, able, disabled, gay, or straight. You can make it here in America. I believe we can keep the promise of our founders.
GoPro battery died. Got the camera going now. Right, had to attach that there to there. That's what it's looking like now though. It's looking naughty, mate. Make sure there's no shit left on it. And we've got a little strap here. Obviously hooks onto one side and hooks onto the other side. And yeah, I mean, would have been a wise thing to do. Oh no, wait, let's see, I can still lift it. Okay, 1 minute. Let me get that strap on. Okay, that's that fitted. I mean, you can see how nice that actually looks. Get all this stuff now, so I don't forget nothing. What's that, mate? Looking savage. Right, only thing that's left is to do this. I think I might sand this bit down here tomorrow and paint this orange and then leave the rest of it black. I think it'd be a nice thing to do, a nice little touch. But yeah, that's all on. Let me completely finish putting it on and then we give you a start and hear how this thing sounds. Right, it's all fitted. Longer job than I thought. Fuck me, make sure you got all your tools ready. If not, then you're gonna be screwed. Right, let me give you a start and hear what it sounds like. Sounds naughty, mate. Right. That's the finished product. I mean, that orange came out really nice. I'm going to wipe it down. It's going to be nice and clean. But other than that, it's come out really good. I mean, you can look at that. Definitely going to do this one here. Definitely going to spray paint that. Definitely going to spray paint that one as well. So it definitely needs it. It's just going to set the car off. But that's it, man. It's come out pretty gnarly. Yeah, definitely going to spray paint this tomorrow, man. Just didn't have time today. Have a look at that, nice. Everything's fitted nice and tight. Right guys, everything's fitted nicely. As you can see, I'm not really happy with the way the black is left. I thought it would fill up the gap that the standard airbox was taken out of, and I thought it would have like kind of replaced that. So to be honest, what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to make something out of I'm probably going to make something else. So because I don't like the way it is, or maybe I need to fit it up a little bit more to kind of fill in the gaps. I'll have a look exactly how it goes, because it should really fit in there nicely, and it should really kind of like complement that gap, if that makes sense. At least the main thing's done. I'll fill in around. I mean, it does look nice. The orange is amazing. I'll fiddle with it around later when I get back, and I'll try and put everything in place. But I'm definitely taking that off, and I think maybe if I spray paint it, it might. I think that might set it off properly. I think it's because I spray painted the orange pipe and left that. I think that's what kind of makes it look a bit tatty. So definitely got to finish that off. I'm going to spray it. I'll probably go with the green this time. Who knows? Yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Stay tuned. Going to do another video tomorrow. The weather's going to be good. I'm off work for 3 days, so I'm definitely going to do another video tomorrow. So yeah, stay tuned for the next video upload tomorrow, and don't forget we're going to be doing our trading up episodes. So yeah, you might want to stay tuned for that. There, you might find them useful, and if ever you feel like you can do a bit of trading cars and stuff like that, why not do it? It's good profit, good money to be made at times. So yeah, stay tuned for the video, guys, and thanks a lot for watching. See you in the next one. Peace out, peeps.